And one part of the world is growing constantly poorer, and the other part is constantly growing richer. It can't continue forever. And now the counterattack has been launched. It started some years ago when Russia and China and India, and who are the other two? Brazil and South Africa. You can't be in Nelson Mandela's country and not have some backbone, huh? Although I think that, what was his wife's name? Winnie. I think she had more backbone than him, eh? Good. So, BRICS came into being. Russia, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa to challenge the petrodollar monetary system, and they didn't like it at all. When they don't like what you're doing, they attack your money. And your money starts to lose value, and as the money loses value, prices rise. They did it to a man called Robert Mugabe because they didn't like what he did. They had made a deal with Robert Mugabe that we'll transfer power to you on the condition that the slave master will continue to own all the land of Zimbabwe. And the slaves will only have little pieces here and there. All the fertile land. And Mugabe signed and became president. But then after some 20, 30 years, the slaves become restless now. Slave master still owns all the land. And when it became threatening to his rule, then the great revolutionary Robert Mugabe then said, no, now we'll take away the land from them. Great revolutionary. So when he took the land away from the whites, the British, they're all British, the British government didn't like that. And their friends didn't like that. So they attacked the Zimbabwe dollar. I landed in Harare about 8 years ago. My flight was early, and my people were not there to receive me, so I had to call them on the phone to tell them I've reached. So I needed to change some South African rands to Zimbabwe dollars. So I had a 20 rand note. I said, that should be enough. So when I went to change it, I asked them, how much do I need to make a local call? And they said, you need $2 million. Huh? 2 million Zimbabwe dollars to make a local call. That is what they do to you when you step out of line. It's the most dangerous weapon that they have. And they did it to Chavez in Venezuela. I changed 100 US and I got Venezuelan money this high. But they can only do that with the banana republics. They can't do that with China. They can't do that with Russia. The weapon of inflation is not going to work when the economy is too big. So they failed to destroy the Russian money. And now the counterattack is being launched not only by BRICS, but this month, the month of March, what is happening in China?
To use yuan to the Chinese dollar as well.
Right. The Chinese are now saying, we are prepared to pay you in Chinese yuan for oil and anything else we buy. The Chinese cannot say, we'll pay you in gold. Why?
Cannot be redeemed.
Why?
Only dollars.
Why?
Only dollars can be accepted. American dollars.
Because the Articles of Agreement of the International Monetary Fund prohibit the use of gold as money. So we know that came from Shaitan, from Satan. See? If you have gold in the market, all the bogus money will be destroyed. You have to keep gold out of the market. So the Chinese cannot pay for oil with gold. So the Chinese say, we will pay for your oil with yuan, Chinese yuan. But when we pay you with the yuan, we are prepared to redeem the yuan for gold. So the Chinese are not breaking the law. Smart. And since now China has overtaken the United States as the biggest market, the biggest importer of oil in the world, you have to be careful. When you say no to the Chinese, you lose your biggest market. And when your name is Mohammed bin Salman, and you don't particularly care that the United States should continue to remain the ruling state in the world. Why? I made a mistake, Some 20 years ago, I said Saudi Arabia and Israel were sisters. It was a mistake. Actually, 20 years ago, they were only cousins. Now they are sisters. So it's because Israel wants to replace the United States with a Pax Judaica to replace Pax Americana. And when Israel becomes the ruling state, then a man will stand up in Jerusalem as the ruler of Israel and declare, what? What will he declare? I am the Messiah. But would he be the son of Mary? No. No. He would be the false Messiah, Dajjal, the false Messiah. So Saudi Arabia, I believe, this month of March, when the Chinese start their offer now to pay in yuan, if Saudi Arabia agrees to that, goodbye to the US dollar. Goodbye to the US dollar. That's the last nail in the coffin. That's not going to be the only thing to bring down the US dollar. You need more than that. You need something called cryptocurrencies, yes. Those who brought cryptocurrencies into the market have done something which avoids control of governments, avoids control of the banking system. So it's beneficial for people who have been oppressed. But the reason why they have done it is because they want to use cryptocurrencies to bring down the monetary system based on the US dollar. And they don't want the US dollar to crash, because that's going to cause anarchy in the United States. Americans have a lot of things they call, guns. You can go in the shop and buy guns in the United States, any amount you want. The law allows you. So there are huge amounts of guns stored up at homes in the United States. And if the US dollar crashes, there's going to be anarchy in the United States. Killing. So they want the US dollar should have a soft landing rather than a crash. And cryptocurrencies is intended to do that. But our prophet said they're going to fight for the mountain of gold. And we are now located at precisely that moment in time. Not 20 years ago, not 50 years ago, at that precise moment in time when the war for the mountain of gold can take place at any time. The events in Ukraine, the events in Korea, somebody was poisoned with some kind of a poison. All of these are diversions. They are meant to divert attention from the essential reason why they want to attack Russia and China, not just Russia. Because Russia and China are the two pillars which are threatening their dominance in the world. They want to rule the world. And the only way that they can rule the world is if they rule the world of money. Shall I repeat that? The only way that they can continue to rule the world is if they continue to rule the world of money. But they won't teach you this at university. Don't bother to get this from university. No.